What's going on? Welcome back to some epic math with Carter is math. Let's go, Carter.
Professor Carter here. Let's go.
It's Professor Caustic. Well, thank you. Today we're back again. You know what they say? Another day, another video. We're gonna tackle this really cool integral. So let's get into it. So what we have is the integral of the quantity of 2x plus 3 dx all over x squared times the square root of x to the fourth plus x squared plus x. And this is going to be insane. This is a legendary integral. My teacher posted to me as a problem, me and my class, and
Shout out to Mr. Kanuga.
shout out to Mr. Kanuga. And we solved it. It was fun, and I wanted to gift the knowledge bestowed upon you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go start it. And the first thing I see when I look at this integral is we have an x squared here, and what we know is that the derivative of 1 over x is equal to negative 1 over x squared. So initially that's where I'm thinking. So I'm thinking, how can I incorporate that kind of idea? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rewrite it as the integral of negative 1 over x squared. That would be the derivative of 1 over x. And then now we're gonna do times the quantity of 2x plus 3 over the square root of x to the fourth plus x squared plus x.
I have a question.
So our goal, the angle I'm taking about it. Huh? Oh yeah. That's also supposed to be negative, and then dx.
Don't
Okay.
I have a question
So
on there?
now we have that, and our goal here, because it does seem a little arbitrary at first, is we're going to try to do a u sub, and we're going to let u equals 1 over x, and then we'll clearly just factor out that with the u sub. It'll be very nice. So what we're going to do is first we're going to multiply the top and the bottom by 1 over x, and then we're going to see what happens. Yes. So we're going to take the integral, maintain what we have, remember the negative sign, and now we're multiplying this by 1 over x, so we're going to have 2 plus 3 over x, and then dx. And then this is going to be over, for now, I'll just keep it as 1 over x, the square root of x to the fourth plus x squared plus x.
Absolutely insane.
Oh yeah. So you might be thinking, what do we do here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carter.
What do we do here?
And I kind of forget exactly what to do, but I got an idea. So we're just gonna do it. So we're gonna do the same integral again, rewrite it. Keep that. What we're gonna do essentially, what we're doing is working around here to prep this for a u sub. So the top's good. We're gonna keep that as our negative 2 plus 3 over x. And this is a times, that's a minus. And then we're gonna look at the bottom. So, you know, what we kind of want to do is factor out a 1 over x. So if we can write all these terms, or at least keep them in terms of 1 over x instead of like this x to the fourth, then we're kind of golden. So what I'm gonna do is what I'm gonna do
A lesson from Carter.
is I'm multiplying by 1 over x here, and I'll see why in a second. And then because obviously we have to keep it equal, then we're going to multiply by x. So that cancels out, and that's the same thing. And then we're going to have this x to the fourth plus x squared plus x.
I think he forgot. I think he's figuring it out as he goes. He's got it.
I'm pretty sure I have the right idea. I just kind of like forgot.
Uh-huh.
I didn't look at the solution.
I thought you like put it in the square root or something.
Oh yeah, I am. So again, we're rewriting. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna distribute this into the square root. This is not so much easier.
That's what they wanted to be.
That was awful. and we're gonna keep the x there. And then, so essentially we want to multiply that into there, you know, just do a simple multiplication. So what we would kind of have to do is just the square root of 1 over x to the 4th times all that. And then, so essentially we're dividing each term by x to the 4th. So that's gonna be 1, that's gonna be 1 over x squared, that's gonna be 1 over x cubed. So I'm just gonna rewrite it. And we'll have the square root of 1 over x cubed plus the square root of 1 over x squared plus 1. And that is our working integral. That is,
Got the top line.
huh?
Over your square
You
root.
don't have to do that though.
You know.
That's a suggestion.
It's a suggestion.
No, sometimes I just don't do that on purpose. Now we are prepped for the u sub. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say let u equal to 1 over x. And this is where the magic begins, because everything's gonna work and fit very nicely. So we have u equals 1 over x. We're gonna do simple du equals negative 1 over x squared dx. And then we're gonna start substituting, as I mentioned. So first, we can see that we have this negative 1 over x squared dx. So we can just swap that with du. So I'm gonna rewrite the integral. And essentially, also we have the negative sign here, so I'm just gonna drag that out. Yeah, and then we will have, so also note that there's a x here, which is really 1 over x times that. And so that's gonna be u. So we're gonna have a u here. That was an awful sound. Demonic possession. We're gonna be u here to the quantity of 2 plus, and this would be 3u. And then we'll do the d. Oh my gosh. We'll do the du. Now we just have everything inside the square root sign. So this is going to be u cubed, this is going to be u squared, and that's going to be 1. So the square root of u cubed plus u squared plus 1. And now, you'll notice something really cool. Actually, I don't want, I'm running out of space, so I'm just going to explain this. This is 2u plus 3u squared. And what you'll notice there is that that is the derivative of this. So what we have is a very nice substitution. So I'm going to use v. It'll be a double substitution problem. V equals u cubed plus u squared plus 1. dv equals 3u squared
So loud.
3u squared plus 2u du.
Double substitution. My favorite.
So now we have the negative
Yummy,
integral
my favorite.
of, we're gonna, well, that's gonna just cancel out when we replace it with the dv.
Actually, no, it's kind of smart.
So what we just have is d.
I see the vision card. Don't worry about them. They hate us.
You see dv
They hate us because
over the square root of v. I'm sorry for the squeaking. And then now that's just your elementary integral. And
Watch him miss it.
Don't mess up, Carter.
I'm not gonna mess it up. I'm not gonna mess it up. What we have obviously is the same as
Think about it. Think about it.
v to the
You got this. You got this.
v to the negative 1/2.
Gray's gonna rewrite it.
So we'll add, add 1 and then divide by 1/2. So we'll get 2v to the 1/2 or 2v squared, 2 square root v. And then since this is indefinite, I also forgot the negative sign, we'll have a plus c. And now we're gonna unfold the onion and we're gonna plug back. We're gonna plug back into v. So no, v is equal to u cubed plus u squared plus 1, and that u is equal to 1 over x. So I'm just gonna skip this step and say negative
No
2
skipping steps, Carter.
negative 2 to the quantity of 1 over x cubed plus 1 over x
Steps, man.
squared plus 1, and
To the 1/2.
oh yeah, this is also. I had that. That's the 1/2 plus c, and that should be the
Box
final
the answer. Box the answer.
What's that?
Box the
Yes.
answer. It's a C.
It doesn't look like a C. It looks like
And that's your final
a
answer.
base club.
We had a little bit of an audience today. I'm becoming an international sensation.
I love you, Professor Carter.
But thanks for watching, and we will be back tomorrow because you know what they say, a new video every day in school.